My monitor went black. My prompter. Ding dong, can you hear me now? Is this thing on? Geez, who knows? Hi everybody, now you get to see how the sausage is made sometimes. It's me, your old friend Timothy Dunn. Welcome, come on in, slip off your Crocs and your toe socks and wiggle them little toes in the air because today is Friday, it is May 20th, 2022. It is 4 p.m. Eastern Time, which means it's time for another game of one2win trivia, the only trivia game hosted by me in a web browser to you on the commode or wherever you find yourself today. Who cares? Have fun. Wash your hands. It's a pandemic, you know what I mean? And because I believe we should celebrate any and all victories, no matter how small. You know, I always look at that what national day is today thing just for fun. And today, I'm thrilled to tell you it is an exciting day to be a human being on planet Earth because today is a bunch of days. One of them is National Quiche Lorraine Day. Oh, National Quiche. Have you had a quiche Lorraine? A quiche Lorraine is like a pie crust full of like cheese and eggs and bacon. So have one of those today if you want. Today is also National Pick a Strawberry Day. I thought that was kind of a nice sounding day. Like pick a strawberry. It's like summery and, you know, strawberries. But like don't do it for like 9 hours or something if you don't have to, because that's like tough work. You know what I mean? And also it sounds like it's maybe sponsored by like Dole or something. So maybe we'll move on. National Rescue Dog Day is today. Congratulations to all rescue dog owners out there. You know, Tiny Taco Party is a rescue dog, my little guy. And my dog before him, Naughty Harry, who was one of the best dogs on earth, was also a rescue dog. So rescue a dog if you can. I'm going to a rescue event in Brooklyn this weekend at Domino Park. If you want to see me, I'll be there with some dogs. Today is also National Endangered Species Day. And that's, you know, kind of like a more serious one, but it's important to remember National Endangered Species and to be nice to the planet, you know, all that stuff. And today is also National Pizza Party Day. So today I'm going to make it rain pizza on everybody. Woo! Let's have a pizza party! We're having a pizza party, okay? So that was like a digital pizza party we had. That was fun, right? That was a fun thing we did. So a fun digital pizza party, you know? But the good news is maybe today you can win some cash and have yourself a real life pizza party in real life. So here we go. In just a second, I'm going to be asking you 12 general knowledge trivia questions, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tap on the answer that you think is correct. If you tap wrong, no big deal. You can change your answer within the 10-second window that we give you. The more questions you get right and the faster you do it, the closer you will be to winning our top prize today. And remember, in this game, there are no eliminations. There's no penalty for guessing either. So if you get a question wrong, like, whoop, just keep on playing. You know what I mean? Time is of the essence in this game because the prizes will be awarded to the players who get the most questions right in the least amount of time. That always makes sense, doesn't it? I think that's a pretty straightforward way of explaining things. And speaking of exciting things, if you do really well and you land yourself in our top 10 winners circle today, you will now be the happy new owner of some gorgeous little binoculars. Our very first power-up. And let me tell you, they really can make a difference to your game. And before y'all start flooding my DMs, the binoculars let you see in real time what everybody else is guessing as their answer on a particular question. But you can only use it once. You only use it once, okay? Once per binocle. So choose wisely. Oh, and today we're playing for a prize pot of $50 dang. Let's go ahead and put it on the line. 25 bucks is going to our first place finisher. $15 to our second place finisher, and $10 to our bronze medalist. Those are all good prizes, like really good prize amounts. You can have a pizza party on your own. All right, it's time to play. So everyone, do me a favor, take a real big deep breath. Focus, go with your gut, change your answer if you want within the 10-second window we give you. Go in knowing that you're probably going to not know the answer to a bunch of these off the bat. You know what I mean? It's like deductive reasoning. So, but who knows? You know, today you might be our big winner. It's someone's got to be number one. So let's see some number ones in the chat. I want to see positive mental attitude. Who's going to be number one today? Type a number one in the chat. Like, let's get some like good energy going. Some I'm number one energy. Because you know what? You are number one. You're number one in a lot of great things. And the people in your life, you know, need to like, you know, lift you up for being number one. So type number one. There you go. Dr. Pep, type the word out. You know I love someone who follows directions. Jeremy, 63 is not what I asked for, but regardless, we're going to go ahead and move on with Q1. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Q1. Q1. According to a classic piece of advice, if you want something done, you have to what? Is it call Ghostbusters, do it yourself, or use a calculator? If you want something done right, what do you have to do? This is hopefully a nice, easy start for all of the one-to-winners out there today. No need to pick up the phone or tap at a calculator. All you got to do is do it yourself. Do it yourself is the answer, and 75 one-to-winners are just doing so amazingly so far. Great job, everybody. Great job to the 75. I love the three of you said call Ghostbusters. You know, that's the wrong answer, but I love that you guessed that. You know, so let's see if you can keep that same energy going on Q2. Q2, here we go. Q2, one car or two car normally describe which of these rooms? Bathroom, garage, kitchen. One car or two car? Which of these rooms? Now let me ask you, you ever wondered where cars come from, everybody? Just kidding. Of course, the car factory, of course. Now, the one car variant of this room tends to be cheaper to build, but, you know, like the name implies, it can only hold one car. Anyway, this was not supposed to be a Lowe's commercial, though I wish it was. I will book a Lowe's commercial. Let me tell you that one car and two cars are types of garages. Garages was the answer. Look for 82 one-to-winners are accelerating smoothly through this game. And for those of you who are finding yourself stuck in first gear or jamming on the brakes, a lot of car puns. You gotta love it. Don't worry, baby. It's all good. Let's just cruise our way to Q3. Q3, here we go. Q3. Someone who's making a crucial life-changing decision is said to be standing at a what? Is it alleyway, crossroads, or McDonald's drive-thru? Life-changing decisions, eh? Huh? Do you propose to the love of your life? Do you try for the job of your dreams? Do you finally submit yourself to audition for the role of Elphaba in Wicked on Broadway? I've got the chops. I swear I can sing it. You know, do I go this way? Do I go that way? That's what you've got to ask yourself if you're standing at a crossroads. Crossroads is what we wanted. 74 one-to-winners are making the right decisions here. Let's head on down the road to Q4. Q4, here we go. Q4, which of these professionals is most likely to take the Hippocratic Oath? A doctor, a lawyer, or a police officer? The Hippocratic Oath. That's time right there. Now, the Hippocratic Oath is all about swearing to the gods that you will uphold certain professional and ethical standards. You know, you may have thought the phrase do no harm is found in the oath, but that's actually a misconception there. There isn't just one oath either. There are a number of translations and modern adaptations available, so I guess they can just pick their favorite one. Who can pick their favorite one, Tim? Doctors, that's who. Doctors are what we're looking for here. How many of you knew that one? 77 of you are definitely not hurting your chances, that is, on this question. Great work, everybody. You hungry for more one-to-win? Okay, let's take a bite out of Q5. I'm hungry. Here we go, Q5. Which of these food companies is not named after a real person? Is it Betty Crocker, Mrs. Fields, or Sara Lee? Which one is not a real person? Now, a truly wonderful menu of options, but which is the only one not to be named after a real person? Now, I'll tell you, it's not Sara Lee. Okay, right off the bat. That was named after co-founder Charles Lubin's little daughter, who was called Sara Lee. So that's a real person. So it's between Betty Crocker and Mrs. Fields. Well, one of the two was founded by a person in the name founded by the person. The name Betty Crocker was founded by. Nope, Betty Crocker was founded by a company known as Washburn Crosby back then, making her the right answer by being a fake lady. Betty Crocker and her marvelous mixers are bringing 50 of you one step closer to topping that leaderboard today. Now let's all take a nice hard look at ourselves with Q6, an introspective Q6. Here we go, Q6. Q6, what part of your body is most likely to suffer from graphospasm? Is it back, hand, or neck? Graphospasm. That's time right there. Now, you having a graphospasm, anybody? Drink a Gatorade or something. I don't know if that'll help. No, this painful sensation, whose name might actually be a dead giveaway, is also known as writer's cramp. And it's not from being hunched over a desk for too long. So it's not your back. Your character's necks may be at risk when you're writing, but the neck will only cause you pain if you chose that as the answer, because it's wrong, I'm afraid. A graphospasm is a muscle pain felt between the thumb and forefinger as a result of holding your writing implement for slightly too long. In your hand, of course, in your hand. The hand was the answer we're looking for. 57 one-to-winners are palming that one off without any problems, which just goes to show word nerds really are everywhere. I appreciate y'all. Now, just 3 things in life are certain: death, taxes, and Abhai asking a question about this sport. It's Q7. Here we go. Q7. All the holes at the venue of the Masters Golf Tournament are named after what? Cities, plants, or U.S. presidents? The Masters Golf Tournament. Holes, that's time right there. Have you been going over your golf trivia? Huh? Now, we told you we're going to ask golf questions, and we're asking one right now. Now, the Masters takes place annually at the Augusta National Golf Club in Georgia in the United States. If you tee up on the 15th hole, you're playing on Firethorn. That sounds painful, but I'm sure we all remember the Firethorn administration, right? Right? Hopefully not, because we didn't have a president with a name quite that cool. So U.S. presidents ain't the answer here. It was decided that in 1932 that different parts of the courses should have their own plant life. And each hole was named after the flora around it. So plant is your answer, and 45 one-to-winners are blossoming beautifully. Oh, I like that 15 of you guessed cities. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Why not have a hole called, New York? Or like Albuquerque? No, but it was plants. I'm really enjoying my plants. Is everyone having a nice plants time? Like, my planties are all blooming outside. It really makes me happy. All right, something else makes me happy is in Q8. So let's go. Q8, here we go. Q8, in the most recently completed season of The Bachelorette, what was the Bachelorette's occupation? Model, nurse, or teacher? Ooh, The Bachelorette, America's favorite guilty pleasure. Is it? I don't know. I do watch me some Bachelorette and Bachelor franchise shows, and guess what? I find them very romantic. I know it's corny and fake, but I find it romantic. So sue me, okay? Take me to court and sue me if that's a crime. I'm guilty. You know what I mean? Okay. But were you paying attention to season 18 of The Bachelorette? It featured the stunning Michelle Young from Woodbury, Minnesota. And 9 weeks later, Manitoban sales executive Nate Olukoya was her fiance. Guess what? They're still engaged and planning to buy a house together. Isn't that sweet? Come on, you got to give it up. I think that's so sweet. I mean, whatever it takes to make people find each other. Do you know what I mean? But how does Bachelorette Michelle earn a living? She's an elementary school teacher. If you believe that any of these ladies or gentlemen aren't actually all actors, which they all are, sorry, but teacher is what she told them. So teacher was our answer today. They're all actors, everybody. That's fine, though. You know what I mean? 57 one-to-winners. Weren't afraid to flex your filthy little Bachelorette knowledge over here. And you know what? Good for you. Enjoy what you enjoy. I find it romantic. I know it's fake, but it's like nice to see people go on like romantic dates. Right? Sue me. Take me to court and sue me. I'm getting sued. You know what I mean? Let's move on to Q9 before I get another lawsuit filed against me in a court of law. Q9, here we go. Q9. The atmosphere of the terrestrial planet with more than one moon mostly consists of what? Carbon dioxide, helium, or nitrogen? the atmosphere of the terrestrial planet with more than one moon. Now, let's hope this question didn't bring you crashing back down to Earth after a Bachelorette question. Do you know what I mean? Okay, we can split the 8 planets in our solar system into 2 groups. The 4 gas giants furthest from the sun and the terrestrial planets, which are the 4 nearest the sun. And let me tell you, the whole bunch of them haven't got many moons between them all, the terrestrial planets. They don't got many moons, okay? You think they got a ton of moons? They don't got a ton of moons. Going from the sun outwards, Mercury and Venus have no moons. Not a moon to be seen. Mercury and Venus, no moon. There's no full moons on Mercury and Venus. They don't have a moon, okay? So that's out there. Earth has 1 moon, we all know, and Mars has 2. Now, that means Mars is the planet we're looking at, but what makes up 95% of the atmosphere on the red planet? It's our old friend CO2. Carbon dioxide's the answer. Look at that. 31 one-to-winners are out of this world. Really swinging for the bleachers. It looks like we have our first Stumpy of the game, because 36 one-to-winners guess nitrogen. And you know what we like to say in the business? That is wrong. So that's a stumbler or a stumpy. Take your pick. Sorry about that. That was a tricky one, right? I would love to talk more about that and hear, how it goes. Oh, hi, Eugenius. You're playing on mute, so you can't hear me, but everyone say something nice about Eugene in the chat. Everyone type hi, Eugene, in the chat. He's like a nice guy. We love Eugene. Okay, let's move on to Q10, though. Q10, here we go. Q10, which of these has never hosted the game show involving surveys and number 1 answers? Tap on the one that has never hosted the game show involving surveys and number 1 answers. That's time right there. We asked 100 people, which of these has never, you get the idea, right? Come on, game shows are a hotly requested category in the end of our game surveys, so we are all too happy to oblige. Now let's travel back in time. The game show we're talking about is Family Feud, which is currently hosted by Steve Harvey. And let me tell you this, he earns every single paycheck he gets. My boyfriend and I watch Family Feud like every night to calm down a little bit at the end of the night. And I'll tell you, Steve Harvey, he does a job. He busts his butt, and he grows on you. I started off not a fan, but he grows on you. Anyway, Steve Harvey is the top left. And if you picked that, sorry, but you're wrong. In 2010, he took over for John O'Hurley, who is the bottom right, and therefore also wrong. The host who has never done Family Feud is Wayne Brady, or this guy right here. Wayne Brady, he hosts everything, though. He's doing just fine. Wayne Brady, 54 if you got that one right. 2 of you thought Steve Harvey. Maybe you read the question wrong. Yeah, Monte clicked on Steve Harvey. You know what? We love Steve Harvey, so you clicked on him. You can pat yourself on the back, guys. I give him a thumbs up as well. 16 got John O'Hurley. John O'Hurley is the one that I would have forgotten about. I would have assumed that it was Wayne. Okay, let's move on. Q11, it's time for Q11. Here we go. Which of these is a song by a country artist who is married to a country artist? Is it All My Exes Live in Texas, Can't Even Get the Blues, or Friends in Low Places? A country artist who's married to a country artist. Well, let's start with Can't Even Get the Blues, a 1982 song by Miss Reba McEntire. Now, Reba's a case in point of the sisters really doing it for themselves. Reba has been divorced twice. She currently isn't married to anybody, and she is booked, blessed, beautiful, and busy, okay? But she is out for this question. She's not the answer we were looking for here. Friends in Low Places was sung by Garth Brooks, who has been married to Trisha Yearwood since 2005. George Strait gave us All My Exes Live in Texas, and he's been married to his wife Norma since 1971. So who's the country singer here? Garth's Trisha or George's Norma? With songs like She's in Love with the Boy and Walk Away Joe, you better believe it's Trisha Yearwood. That's Garth Brooks' wife. No, Garth Brooks is Trisha Yearwood's husband. That's what I would say. So Friends in Low Places is the answer we're looking for. I know we got 45 incredibly smart one-to-winners because y'all got that one right. Oh, I'm feeling emotional. I don't know if it's because talking about Reba McEntire and Trisha Yearwood gets me emotional of all of my feelings, Or if I'm feeling emotional, it's our final question of the day. So here we go. La pregunta final. Good luck, everyone. Do your best. Let's take on Q12. Here we go. Q12. To date, which of these positions has never been held by a woman? Chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve, Prime Minister of Pakistan, or U.S. Secretary General? an office never held by a woman. Now we have gone from women in country music to perhaps a woman who runs a country. How about that? The current Prime Minister of Pakistan is Shahbaz Sharif. He is a man, but wind the clock back to 1988. And you reach the year where that Benazir Bhutto took that office for the first of her 2 terms as PM of Pakistan. So that's not the answer we're looking for. The current U.S. Secretary General is Antonio Guterres, and the current U.S. Federal Reserve Chair is Jerome Powell. Both of them are men, but which of them followed in the footsteps of Janet Yellen? Remember Janet Yellen? Well, Janet Yellen spent 4 years as the chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve. So it's the role of the U.S. Secretary General that has never been held by a woman. Here we go. So please vote. Do you know what I mean? And we have 44 one-to-winners got that one correct. Just another casual reminder, if you're of voting age, to vote. You know what I mean? Vote for things. Let your voice be heard. And now comes a moment in every game where I want you to let your voice be heard. We have 88 one-to-winners in the game right now. Let me see what place you think you came in right now. Someone's got to say number 1. Someone's got to be feeling good like they came in number 1 today. Number 15, Quiz Monster. PJ thought 27. Alan, 75. That's up there. 7th place, best Ken ever. Number 1, I love a number 1. I really do appreciate when you guys type a number 1. I got an 8. Gummy Nugs thought number 8. No, not number 1. I'm from Jersey says number 1, and I hope you are. I'm from Jersey. So let's go ahead and reveal the actual winners and how the leaderboard looks. Congratulations to our top 3. Trash Panda bringing home the gold today with 12 correct answers and 33.66 seconds. Not too shabby. Sherman M with 12 correct answers and 34.93 seconds comes in second place, taking home $15. And Stephanie 13 is coming in third with 12 correct answers and 36.25 seconds. Great job. Those are some 12 correct answers, and those times are pretty low. Good job, everybody. That's it. Well, that's the whole game. Congratulations. That's one. Congratulations to all of our winners. If you didn't snag any of the prizes today, good news for you. We'll be back doing this exact thing. I mean, different questions and answers, but like the same shtick next week on Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And as always, I hope you had a nice time. Maybe had a little chuckle or something. And if you did, I challenge you to go out and do something nice for someone else in your life today, because joy is not meant to be kept. Joy is meant to be shared. I've been Timothy Dunn this entire time. Thanks for playing. If no one has told you this yet today, I love you. Have a very nice and happy and sacred and blessed National Pizza Party Day to everyone who celebrates. And I'll see y'all later. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.